on, fellas. MTB SLAM, June 2020. Now, I'm not really for sure how I'm going to put this footage in there. I've already caught a fish on one of the baits in the box. You know, I'm an old man. I had to get my sleep. I slept in this morning, got home from work late last night, so I was not here bright and early, and I already peeked in the box. I knew there was a topwater lure in the box, but man, I didn't get to the lake till like 10:30. And so as soon as I got here, put the yellow stick in on the back of the boat there, ran a mic to that, and just started fishing. So I've either already showed you the fish or I'll show it to you right now. There we go. Get up in here. Yeah. There we go. It's on the Booyah buzzer. It's called like the Squelcher or something like that. On my MTB box. Here we go, Booyah. Bass. One down. So that fish was caught on the Booyah Baits Squelcher. Okay, Buzzbait, which I'll show you that here in a second. But what we're going to do is just go over the baits in the box. Then I'm going to rig the rest of them up. We'll start fishing, and as I catch fish, I'll show you guys the bait that I was using, and then at the end of the video, we'll go over how everything was rigged up. I gotta be honest, guys, I am pumped to start doing the MTB slams again. You know, for me, it really gets me out of my comfort zone. You guys know how I am. You know, I'll get to the lake and I'll toss a square bill all day long just because that's how I love to fish. I mean, I have the most confidence in a square bill, and I mean, I just love to catch them on it. You know, when that rod loads up, dude, and you know you got a freaking tank on there, man, and just the chance, you know, that they may even come off. It's so exciting is because you don't always catch every fish, you know, on a treble hook lure. There's a good chance they're going to come off. That's why I net every fish that I can, you know, when I'm fishing a square bill. Just because with this watercolor, for one, you really can never tell how they're hooked. But two, once they jump once, you know, usually them hooks are going to loosen up a little bit and they end up coming out. So like I said, I try and net every fish that I can. But like I said, yeah, I would rather throw a square bill all day, every day. This is how I like to fish. But why I really like doing these slams is it puts me out of my comfort zone. You know, when I got here, I would say this morning, but it wasn't this morning. When I got here around, I don't know, 10:30 or so, no way would I have thought to tie on a buzzbait, especially with the sun already being up. At that time, the water was slick calm. You know, I would have, if I was going to throw top water, I would have went with a popper, maybe a walking type bait, but most likely a popper or some sort of prop bait. You know, a buzz bait. I normally like when there's just a little bit of chop on the surface. Usually that's how I kind of determine what I'm going to throw. We'll just say the louder that the water is, as far as the more ripples and things like that on the surface, then the louder I want my top water. So when it's slick calm, I like a popper. And then the more ripple on the water that we have, then I'll go buzz bait, whopper, plopper, you know, something like that. But anyways, that first bait, this could be a long video. You guys know I like to talk. But yeah, first bait was the Booyah Baits Squelcher. Nice buzz bait. I love that big blade. You can reel it nice and slow, keep it on the surface, and that flat head planes really, really fast. So definitely digging that buzz bait there. Booyah Baits Squelcher. And I'm not really for sure, do I still have that card with me here? I believe that goes for, if I still got it, they give you a little card in the box here. Let's see here, the Booyah Squelcher goes for $7.99. If you guys would like to get your first box for as little as 10 bucks, be sure to use code TJ81, which I'll go ahead and link that down below. But yeah, first bait is the Squelcher, and I had that rigged up on the Akuma TCS jig worm rod. It's a heavy power, but it's got a mod fast action to it, so a bit softer tip. I got 50-pound Sunline FX2 braid on here, and that is a Lose Pro TI. All right. Like I said, the rest of the baits are not rigged up yet. We'll go over the baits. I'll get them rigged up, and then we'll start fishing again here. All right, next up we do have the Vexen Nokin, if I'm saying that right, which it is a square bill, good color for me on this leg, a little bit of chartreuse in there, the Deep Thud series, so should have some sort of rattle in there. I'm going to do my little treble hook mod on this bait, which you guys will see in a different video, but keep a lookout for that. There's a square bill, so we know we'll catch a fish with this, hopefully, and we're going to fish this next. Well, hopefully we still got some active fish. From there we have the Cream Lures Speed Screamer. Speed Screamer. Did I tell you how much I went for? That square bill went for $8.99, and the Speed Screamer here goes for $3.32. It looks like a 4-pack. I like the Cream Lures for sure. I've been using them for years. Let's see, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to say probably, for one, I'm going to dip that in a little bit of JJ's because green pumpkin is not really the best color on this lake. I'm going to say, you know what, I might put that as a swim jig trailer, maybe even a Ned head. So we'll play around with that. Again, I'll let you guys know how I have it rigged up. And then from there, we have the Gambler Flappin' Daddy 240 for this pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like a 6-pack, 4-inch flapping shad. Now this one here, man, you know what? I don't believe I brought my scrounger heads with me. I would have put this on a scrounger head, but I'm thinking I may put this on a Ned head as well. We'll have to see. Ned head, maybe a drop shot, but we'll play around with that one as well. I'm thinking probably Ned head. Maybe even a little Mojo rig. I know if Big Mike was here, that's what he'd be throwing, the old Mojo rig. And then we do have some, it's like Harmony Fishing Company Razor Series EWG hooks with bait pegs. There we go right there, a few packs of hooks. Or a few hooks in a pack, I should say. All right. So that's that, guys. Let's get everything rigged up and we'll get back to fishing. Is this that Joker Phantom Fishing? Interrupted my MTB SLAM. Here, hold on. Say hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone.
That's all you got? You're trying to get some subs here. That's all you got?
I hope you don't break one off because you were so rude to me on the phone, calling me Shirley.
All right. 10-4.
So, are you really on the camera there?
Yes, I'm looking right at the camera. Man. I'm looking right at the camera.
I should have said something good then.
All right, here we go. One more shot. Go ahead.
Wait.
Time's up. That's all I got.
Are we started?
Okay, starting now. Go ahead.
We're started now. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. I got nothing.
He's got nothing.
Whoa. Let's start over.
Last shot. Here you go. He's still got nothing.
Are we going?
Yes, we're rolling. Camera's rolling.
All right. Hey, I'm Fan of Fishing. Andy with Fan of Fishing. Hopefully I can get out with Jim, but I'm actually going to fish at BFL this weekend, and I'm going to do something pretty crazy that is going against everything I teach for co-angling, so you might want to check it out if you are into tournament fishing, and I appreciate you watching.
I'll link him down below, guys. Check him out. thought maybe it'd float up. Sometimes when you break them off, they float up. You guys seen I tried to get it out. It even it even bent out one of my wires there. I had it once. It bent that one out. I lost that one in there, but that's what happens a lot of times when you crank chunk rock like that and you got a couple bigger rocks. What happens is the bait goes kind of like between two of them and gets stuck underneath it. And I could feel the rock down there. Like I said, I had a hold of the hooks one of the times with the chain, and it bent it out, and I lost that one. So I guess all I can do is just put on a different square bill. But we tried. You don't get them all back, that's for sure. Here is big. You know what? This is a freaking catfish. He ain't doing nothing now. Here's a dang catfish. Whoa! That's a big one too, man. Big old kitty cat. Chill. Got one out. Put the net everywhere, you dummy. Alright, we got him. Big kitty cat, man. Guess see how big that guy is. Freaking spine in me, picking you up. You're big one. Not even the sun and the clouds can cooperate today. That's why I've already moved this boat 14 times to get the sun out of your eyes. I don't know. Guys, I think my son had this hat on before me. I didn't even adjust it. It didn't even fit my head. I'm too lazy to even mess with it. I don't even care. Guys, this slam was like, I guess it started off good and went down the crapper fast, man. I don't know. I'm not even sure how much of this I'm even going to put in there for you guys because it's probably going to be pretty boring. Dude, the one lure I thought I'd struggle on was the buzzbait, and that's the only lure that I caught a bass on. It's the only bass. It was the only bass I caught. The only freaking bass I caught, man. Man. I was gonna maybe redo this tomorrow, but I figured, you know what? You get one shot. You get one shot of the MTB SLAM. And man, I don't know, dude. I couldn't even catch a bass on a square bill. That's what blows my mind, man. I got the most confidence. I have spider webs all over my face. Gosh. I have the most confidence in a square bill, and I couldn't even catch one. Spider webs everywhere. I feel them. What was I saying? You know, I got the most confidence in a square bill, and I could not even catch a bass on a square bill today. So it's like my mind is just blown. I don't know what's going on. And there was a ton of bluegill on the banks. So I was trying to stay along the banks, kind of mimic a bluegill with my baits and all that. Nada. Catfish, bluegill, one bass on the buzzer. So guys, I'll go ahead and tell you guys how I had them rigged up, you know, and we're gonna continue doing these. You know, I talked to you guys before, you said post it no matter what. So this is a real day of fishing, man. Been out here over 6 hours, something like that. Yeah, 6 hours and caught 3 fish, 1 bass. It is what it is. So, where's the card at? You know exactly what we're talking about. Okay, the Vexen. That's the square bill that you guys seen that I broke off. So, and keep a lookout for a video coming soon on that treble hook hack. I did it to that crankbait, which obviously you guys did not see. But like I said, I guess I ripped my shirt too. That's nice. Look at that. Oh man, what was I saying? So yeah, I ripped my shirt. What was I saying, dude? So yeah, anyways, I broke off the Vexen square bill. Keep a lookout for that treble hook hack. So we did switch the KVD 1.5, so I'm still throwing a square bill, and all we caught on that was a bluegill and that catfish, probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 pound catfish. And I would have brought it in the boat, but I was here last week. Me and my son caught a few catfish as well, and they crapped all over the boat. So I left this one in the water. But yeah, there's KVD 1.5, tossing that on the Akuma EVX. It's a 7-foot medium heavy power, mod fast action, cranking rod, Helios SX, that's Akuma, can you talk right now? The Akuma Helios SX baitcaster in a 6.6, and that is 15-pound Seagar in VizX, and those are mustad trebles. And again, I'll get into that more in the treble hook hack. We won't talk about that in this video. So that is what we were tossing the old Vexen on, or the square bill. The Booyah Squelcher. Okay, had that on, which we talked about this earlier. This is a 7-foot heavy power. It's got a mod fast action to it. It's labeled jig worm rod. Man, I love it though for swim jigs, buzz baits, you know, things like that. That is the Team Lose Pro TI 50-pound Sunline FX2, and of course there is the Booyah Squelcher. Really do like this buzz bait with that big blade on there, man. You can just creep it along, keep it up on top. That's pretty nice. Like I said, flat head, it planes really fast. Overall, really nice buzz bait. I'll continue to toss that one for sure. And that's, like I said, that's the bait that I was worried about with the conditions when we got here being so late as well. And that's the only bait that we catch a bass on, man. So go figure that one, dude. So that's combo right there. What else we got? The Cream Lures Speed Screamer. Speed Screamer right there. We got that rigged up on actually the same combo that we were using on the for the buzzbait. I have an identical combo right here. Same rod, heavy power, mod fast action, Pro TI, 50-pound FX2. And these are both in the 7... Where's it at? I know it's on here somewhere. Maybe it ain't. 7.5. Both in the 7.5. And I just had that Cream Lures rigged up on a swim jig. That's the Picasso Lures swim jig. Got the green pumpkin, what was that called again? Speed Screamer. Dip the tails in a little bit of JJ's. You know, I thought that would pick one off for sure with all the bluegill on the banks. Nothing, man. Nothing, not one bite on it. And this lake, man, it used to be killer, dude. Killer for the swim jig. It had a ton of grass in it, man, and as years went on, man, a lot of that grass started dying off, really thinning out, and then swim jig bites just been for crap here the last few years. But man, years ago, it was on fire. But yeah, not anymore. That's what we were tossing the old swim jig on. And then last up, we have the Gambler Flapping Shad, which I tell you what, I'm a fan of this. I will definitely buy more of this bait right here. And guys, that's what I'm talking about with the MTB boxes. You find baits that you wouldn't normally buy, and you end up liking them. Like this right here, I had it on, actually probably got one right here. I have it on that Ned head, a lifted jig, EWG Ned. No luck on that. And then I switched over to this little Picasso Lures ball head. You guys can see that right there. And I tell you what, the action that this bait has by itself, it reminded me a lot of a scrounger head. And that's what I was going to put it on originally. I don't have any with me at the moment. But yeah, on a ball head, man, just swimming that along. Again, the color was perfect. I thought that would look just like a little shad or bluegill. There's even a bunch of bait fish along the banks as well. I figured swimming that along the banks, I'd get bit. Nope. But yeah, that's how I was just messing around with that. Little ball head. That is on the Dobbins DX702. I believe that's a medium. Is it medium or medium light? 702. I believe it's just a medium. Fast action. Loads at 1/8, maxes out at 1/2. So yeah, 7-footer. And what we got here, that's a Concept Z, and that is 10-pound Seagar in VizX. So that's the combo we were tossing that with. This is usually the combo that I like to use for lighter lures that I'm working on the bottom. But like I said, we were just swimming the ball head with it today. But anyways, that was how we had everything rigged up, guys. I'm sorry the video was not more entertaining. Like I said, I didn't have a whole lot really even to say as the day was going on. I think I was just in shock that this lake sucks that bad at the moment. So I mean, this is the lake that I've been talking about on my streams that had like 50 boats on it like a month ago. And you know, if you know this lake, and like I said, 10 boats is a lot on a weekend for this lake. So I mean, when 50 boats are hitting it, man, it got beat up hard. And it's really starting to show that now. I mean, summer bite here usually is pretty tough, but man, you can always get one on a square bill. Not today, man, not today. So, I don't know, dude. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys are still here, I was saving this for the end because I want the guys that are watching the video to the end. I want you guys to have a chance to win the, ouch, I'm about to put a hook in my finger. I wanted you guys to have a chance to win the Pro Box, and you guys can attempt a slam by yourself. But yeah, if you guys are still with me, how about you leave a comment, pound tackle everything, pound tackle everything, and that'll enter you for the Pro Box. So hopefully a lot of my regular guys, hopefully they watch to the end. I want to give all you guys that are faithful watchers, always watching all the videos, smashing the thumbs up, leaving comments and all that. I want you guys to have the opportunity to win the Pro Box here, so make sure you watch all the way to the end. Well, hopefully you watched all the way to the end, and you leave a comment, pound tackle everything. You can leave a normal comment, but at the end of your regular comment, put pound tackle everything, and you're entered for the Pro Box. Guys, remember to use code TJ81 to get your first box for as little as 10 bucks. Link down in the description. I'll leave it right up top for you guys in case you want to check one out. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it. Pretty long video, probably, for a measly 3 fish. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're doing it again next month. Put it this way, guys, they can't really get any worse from here, so next month has to be better. And I'll see you guys then, man. Take care, smash the thumbs up. We'll see you guys on the next one.